Hello guys, welcome back to D-Webdev and I'm Derek, and right now I'll be teaching you guys how to actually make Ascii Art Text, alright? So right now, I'm going to share how to actually make Ascii text in Python, right? So basically how do you actually do it inside Python, right? It's actually quite a fun. Sometimes we want to actually do a funny font or actually a more awesome font to make our project looking more awesome and as well look it more fun, alright, inside our project when we actually make a project, right? So right now I will be teaching you guys how to actually implement it inside your projects, right? So the first thing I'm going to introduce is actually Ascii Art Text. Okay, some of you guys may not be knowing what is that. It's actually something like you just need to know Ascii. It's actually we have code called, it's actually some kind of like text, and actually we can actually make it like using a text to actually make art. So I'll be showing you here. This is actually a Ascii Art Text. So just to let you guys know what is that, alright, and as well, it's actually mostly like graphic designers, they will actually use it, and you will actually see it in social media as well, alright. Most of them, they actually copy and paste. It's actually something like text as well, right? So you just copy and paste, then you actually make it like a text, alright. And as well, you actually need the width size and the height size to actually make it look it more nicer, and sometimes it will actually bend it become like a cacat really, so totally it's not nicer as its look, and it's not what you want, and it's not what you actually see when you actually copy it, right? So it depends on how do you actually copy it and where do you actually paste it, alright? So basically this is what is Ascii text, and right now I'm going to share what do you actually need to import to your Python, alright? What library do you need to actually achieve this Ascii Art Text to actually bring it in your Python projects, right? So the first thing that you need to actually import is actually the term color, alright? So this is the term color libraries that you actually need to install into your Pythons, alright? And as well, another which is Figlet, right? Another one which is Figlet that you actually need to install before that you actually started this project, right? So that's all for me to talking here, and right now I'll be teaching guys, and I will start the tutorial in my computer, right? Alright guys, so welcome back to my computers, and right now I will actually show you my Visual Studio Code, and this is the code that I'm going to teach you and guide you and explain what does it do and how do you actually use it in your Python, alright? So I have assumed that you have actually installed the libraries, which is the term color and PyFiglet, alright? So that is the one that I show you. If you haven't installed it, go and install it, and you can actually Google search it, or I will actually put the library in the description box, alright? So you can actually search it there and just go to the link and you just import it, alright? If you haven't installed Python, you can actually install it at the official website. Don't actually install it from the other website, right? So just install it and download it from the official website. So starting off with the Figlet, right? So when we want to actually print the Ascii text, we can actually print it, but with the Figlet, but you can't have the like a font, and you actually fix it in Ascii text instead of they have color or formatted text, right? Which we call it formatted and colored text, alright? So I will just comment out this. Right now I'll be showing you which is this two line, what does it actually do, and how are you going to use it in your library, alright? So right now you will actually see the Ascii text actually printed inside my terminal, alright? This is the one that I actually printed it out, okay? It will be this way when you actually put it in your projects, alright? So first off, you actually put these two lines, if you want it without colors and without any other fonts, right? So you can actually put it this way, alright? So you just put it this way, and then you just type your code, alright? Let's say you have your code here, a others code, then you have your functions or anything, or library, I mean your class or anything, then you just write it down there, alright? So which means that you will actually print this one first, then only you will actually run your codes down there, alright? So another thing, which is the C print, what we are using, which is the term color. Why are we using term color? Because term color actually give you the attribute, some things like a formatted text, which is like blink. I don't know what blink does, but not really sure, because I just put blink, but it doesn't mix any differences with the normal text, right? I just know that it's like a bold. Normally we were actually using bold, right? That is the thing that you can actually do, which we call formatted text, right? And you can actually put color on the text, on the Ascii text as well. So right now you need to combine it with PyFiglet and term color, which we are going to talk about over here, right? So right now we actually talk about the term color first, alright? How and what term color actually do in the library, right? So this library, alright, it can actually print the color and formatted text, right? So we have text here, and we have the color, and which is the attribute with blink. I think I will change it to bold lah, so you actually know the differences, right? So right now it will actually print a bold text with a colored in blue, right? So this text is called text, alright? Yeah. Okay. The last one, which is we are going to combine it up with the term color and the PyFiglet, right? So let's have a look what is the result, right? So you have this kind of result, which is the font is in Scrap. I mean the text is Scrap, right? Then the font family, which is from the Figlet, we are using Star Wars, and as well the color is in blue, and the formatted, which is in bold, alright? So from first off, what we are going to how are we going to change it or anything? What is the parameters that we are going to change, and what and how, where is the parameters are we going to change it, right? So right now I will be explaining. Normally I will just explain the third one, so you actually know it, right? So the first thing what you are going to see is actually the Figlet format, alright? The Figlet format will actually give you the Ascii text, and the C print will be actually giving you the formatted and color text, alright? So we are actually putting the Ascii text, which is normally we put a normal text over here, right? So right now we are actually replacing it with the Figlet format functions into the text parameters, and over here we are actually putting colors and attributes for the formatted, like what we want to be bold or anything, alright? So you can actually search it online, so to get more attributes from the term colors, which is C prints, see that what attributes does it still have, and you can actually search it there, alright? Normally I know the colors stuff, I think they have blue, red, and the normal color like green as well. The other colors, like you need to put hex code, I'm not really sure about that, and you can actually search it online if you want to play it around, right? So basically, what about the Figlet format, the font family, right? You'll be asking the font family, what do you have in the font family, right? So right now I will actually show you what font does they have, and you will actually see it, what kind of font do you want. You can actually just replace it, right? Okay, right now I'm in the figlet.org, which is the Figlet website, and you can actually see they have a lot of a font here, different kinds of Ascii fonts with using all this text, like they are using 8 to actually build, and the O and Y and P to actually build this text, alright? So you can actually see the font examples over here. You can actually get all the fonts, all types of fonts, alright? Let's say you want to get these 3x size, you can actually go over here, then you can actually change it, then you just run it, then you actually get this kind of text, right? This kind of text, I don't know how to actually read it, but if you want to use this kind of text, then you go ahead. I won't be actually say anything, alright? So this is your projects and you can actually do what you want, right? So let's say we will be trying avatar. It's quite nice for this one. And okay, so let's try it. Okay, yeah, you will actually get this kind of text, but the C seems like a O. Okay, because they hide it and they don't have actually paddings or spaces for the text, right? So normally what we are using is actually the Star Wars one, because the default one I saw is actually Star Wars, and Star Wars is quite nice. Seems like this one is quite nice also. Let's try it. Alright. But yeah, sometimes when it's actually overloaded, the text is quite big and it will actually go down, alright, like the spacing to the next line. Right, so if you want to actually prevent this kind of stuff, then you actually use a smaller text, then don't use bold as well, so you can actually get a nice text which is in one line. Right, so that's all for me on these tutorials, and if you have any questions, you can actually leave a comment down below, and I will actually comment it up if I have a time to actually help you out. And don't forget to actually subscribe to my channel, and as well I will actually leave the whole projects for the link, which is the Google Drive. Then you can actually download from there and you can actually try it and play it over there as well. Alright, so thank you guys for watching and good luck. Bye bye.